guys! Today we've got James Leary, and I'm so excited because he's obviously from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And if you have not seen it yet, go watch it because you're missing out. Definitely. And if you like anything from Joss Whedon, which of course is the director of Avengers, you will love Buffy because I don't know anyone who hasn't. Just go. Alright, so this is from my day at Fan Appreciation Day, which was really fun. It was free and I got to volunteer and I got to help out Mike McFarland, who's actually a voice actor for a lot of anime. So check him out because he's actually really talented and really funny, and he's done voices like Master Roshi, if anyone knows, from Dragon Ball Z. So thought that was pretty cool. Check them out.
James Leary, interview, take one. I am originally from Rhinebeck, New York. That's where I was born. I lived on Long Island until the 2nd grade. Then I moved to New Hampshire for 2 years until the beginning of 5th grade. And then in 5th grade, I moved to Louisville, Texas. And then I did high school there, college at Texas A&M. Then I lived in Chicago for 2.5 years. And then I lived in Los Angeles for 12 years. And now I've been in Austin, Texas for 4 years. What did I hate? Okay, I hated all of middle school. Practically everything about it. It was an awful 3 years. It was terrible.
Don't we all?
But I will say what it helped for me was it helped me develop a sense of humor. Because I discovered that if bullies were laughing at you, it made them harder for them to hit you. And in high school, I discovered drama, theater classes, and that a good group of friends. And then in college, I fell in with a really cool group of people, and we founded an improv troupe at A&M called Freudian Slip, and which is still going to this day. So, what didn't I like? The typical stuff about high school and middle school that sucks. Adolescent people are mean. Teenagers are jerks. But you know what? I also made some lifelong friendships. I'm still best friends with a lot of people I went to high school with. So.
Yep.
You know, when I was 5 years old, I saw Star Wars in the movie theater, and I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know that you could do it for a living, but I knew that I wanted to do that. I wanted to be Luke Skywalker. And then when I was 8 or 9, I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I was a little bit older, and I kind of understood what it was, and that movie, I left that movie and went home and got my mother's braided leather belt, and that was it. That's when I knew I wanted to be an actor. So I started doing plays in middle school, and then in high school I did theater, and then in college, and right after college I moved to Chicago to train at Improv Olympic and do theater, and then I went to LA.
So one thing, if you have ever thought of doing improv and you just didn't have the money to do it or didn't think you'd have fun or whatever, I just found out that Dallas Comedy House, which is located, of course, in Deep Ellum, which they have free classes every last Wednesday of the month. And they have pizza, and there's no commitment, and you should come, because I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna try, and fun things. But yeah, go ahead and go, and there's a link down below.
I sort of left the business for a little while. I moved to Austin, and I actually work at a video game company called Wizard 10. The company's called King's Isle. We make games called Wizard 101 and Pirate 101. They're online MMOs. They are family friendly. They're a lot of fun. So I am an associate writer for them. I help the writing leads with dialogue and quest writing and storylines and character development. And I also do a lot of voices for them for the games.
I totally just saw the commercial for this, so I was pretty excited that he was actually part of this. So if you haven't checked out these games, they look fantastic. So go play. Yeah.
We have Untitled Project 3, I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Look for a new game for us in the next 2 years.
Yay!
Okay, my favorite season, I think on a whole, is season 2. I think season 2 is absolutely brilliant, and my favorite episode is Hush.
Can't even shout, can't even cry. The gentlemen are coming by. Looking in windows, knocking on doors. They need to take 7 and they might take yours. Can't call to mom, can't say a word. You're gonna die screaming, but you won't be hurt.
Yes! I mean, who doesn't?
I love meeting fans. I am a fan. I was a kid who grew up loving, like I said, Star Wars and Raiders and Battlestar Galactica and the Incredible Hulk and comic books and Spider-Man. And so for me as a kid to get to come to these things as a guest and get to meet Lou Ferrigno and Dirk Benedict who was Starbuck from Battlestar Galactica, and people that I grew up watching on TV myself and was a fan of, that's been amazing. And then I get to come and meet fans of a show that I was on, and I never expected any of this. I thought I was just going to be a little one-off character and would be forgotten. And so it's fun for me to get to meet the fans. It really is. It's going all right. I took some time off. I would love to be doing more. So, if any of you would like to see me come to a Comic-Con near you, tell your local Comic-Cons to book James C. Leary. I'm happy to go anywhere I am invited. Unfortunately, I can't just show up. Otherwise, I probably would. But let the Wizard World people know. They run a lot of cons, and just find out whatever con is in your city and let them know you would like to see me there. I promise it'll be worth your while.
Do tell people you want him at your local Comic-Con, because he's so much fun. Because he's just, worth it. So, tell your local Comic-Con. Send emails. 2 things
I can't live without. My family, my sons, my boys, my friends. That's really the 2 most important things to me. 3 ideal dinner guests. Wow. Living or dead? John Bonham, the drummer for Led Zeppelin, Stephen King, and 1980 era George Lucas.
Yeah! George Lucas! What? Thank you so much, guys, for watching. It was awesome interviewing him. He was such a kind person, and if you don't follow him on Twitter yet, do. There is a link down below. He practically lives on Twitter, so go check him out. So stay tuned for next week when you will be watching our filmmaker, George Nunez. Alright, so see you guys later.